I'm Victoria Cooksey, and this is how to make long pie pumpkin soup. Perfect for winter.
The first step in making this long pie pumpkin soup is to crisp up some bacon. Now, if you're vegetarian, obviously just skip the bacon, that's totally fine, or you could use a vegetarian substitute, whatever you like. Once this is cooked, I'm going to remove it from the pan and add one whole white onion, which you can go regular white or you can go with a sweet onion. While the bacon's frying up, go ahead and make another part of the garnish, which is toasted pine nuts. Use about a third cup of the pine nuts, put them in a skillet over medium-low heat. Be sure to stir them now and then, keep an eye on them so they don't burn. Pine nuts are one of those things that I don't really like overly, the taste of them raw, but when they're toasted, they're really good. I sprinkle these with just a touch of salt. It doesn't exactly stick to it, but you do taste it. And I like to do this big amount because I like to nibble on a few as well on the side. So just keep an eye on those. Bacon's done, so I've got it out and cooling. In the meantime, I went ahead and put in the chopped up white onion and a teaspoon of dried organic thyme. Now, what's great about this is we're going to puree the soup at the end, so you can just rough chop the onion. Don't worry about being too meticulous. And again, we're going to just let that cook down until the onions are soft. Once the onions are cooked through and soft, then I'm going to add in 2½ cups of roasted long pie pumpkin. You could certainly use butternut squash. You could use any other roasted cooking pumpkin. But the reason I like the long pie pumpkin is because it's just roast up quicker, softer, more velvety texture. So I like this one a lot, but use what you got. If you need to know how to roast this one though, check out a couple videos back on how to roast a long pie pumpkin. Add that in. So again, 2½ cups. So what I do is I'll roast a couple of these up at once, and then I'll freeze them in 2½ cup amount packs, and then I'm all set for when I want to make soup. Go ahead and stir that in and add some salt and pepper to taste. Got a 32-ounce container of vegetable broth. You can use vegetable broth, vegetable stock, chicken broth, or chicken stock, whatever you got on hand. And just basically kind of pour in a little bit at a time, about a cup worth or so at a time. Stir it in until you get closer to the thickness that you want. Do you want it thicker? Do you want it thin? I like this a little bit thick. But I think this one can handle about the whole container. I've already added some salt and pepper, and next we're going to take the stick blender to it. Went ahead and used my stick blender to blend this up. You can see it kind of lightens the color, makes it nice, smooth, creamy, thick texture. If you don't have one of these stick immersion blenders, you could use a blender or a food processor. These are really nice just because it's a lot of quick cleanup. Got the pumpkin soup in a bowl, and now it's time to garnish it. Gonna take a little creme fraiche, which is some French style cultured cream, nice and thick. It's really tasty. I love garnishing soups with this. Put a little bit, kind of however much you want. Take a little bacon. Again, if you're vegetarian, skip the bacon, but if not, add it on. Maybe just a little more. Followed by a sprinkling of those toasted pine nuts. And there you go. I hope you try this soup. Let me know if you do. And let me know if you find some long pie pumpkin in your area. Right now where I live in Port Townsend, Washington, the co-op still is carrying them even at the end of December. So hopefully they'll still have some the first week of January when this will air. Thanks for watching. Woo, I hope you try it. Catch you later. Bye.